Okay, so let's go back to that position that we discussed before. Perfect. Turn on again the ultrasound. So again, hitting the spine button. We start, and we see this white line is telling us that we are off center. So you want to bring that line up to the midline, where actually we can see there already spinous process as shown by this dot here, and you can see it represented there in the 3D image. So you want to, in order to have a clean entry point, you want to get rid of that spinous process. So you try to move your ultrasound up and down until you don't see that little dot that represents the spinous process. So this here will be a good interspace, and very important to keep in mind the trajectory of your ultrasound, and meaning the trajectory of the beam of the ultrasound. So try to remember the angle at which you obtain this image. At this point, once you locate the interspace, you want to make sure that you are not pressing on the skin, as that could affect the accuracy of the reading. And you can see how now we're reading closer to 6. When we press, we are reading closer to 5. So it's very important to not press on the skin and to remember the trajectory of the ultrasound beam. So the Accuro has made it very easy to mark your interspace. All you need to do is make sure that you're aligned again in the interspace, that there are no interspinous process in the 2D image, and you just press on the wings of the Accuro needle locator, and that will leave indentations in the skin of the patient to guide you again to your interspace. In this case, what I normally do is that I try to connect this dot with this dot. So somewhere around here is going to be my entry point. So it's very important to remember that ultrasound is a snapshot of the image at the time where the ultrasound image was taken. For that reason, it's extremely important to have everything as ready as possible, so that as soon as you finish performing your ultrasound markings, you can go ahead and perform the procedure.